YouTube, how are you all? I hope you're all looking after yourselves and keeping well. Welcome back to another micro adventure with me, Rambling Rachel. And today I am in Bedfordshire with my friend Steph, and we are doing a 10-mile hike, roughly 16 kilometres, in a local area known as the Sharpenhoe Clappers. And once we've done our walk, we're going to head off somewhere in the local area and do a cheeky wild camp. It's the middle of May, the sun's out, we've got blue skies, temperatures getting up to about 19 degrees Celsius. So this is one of the warmest and driest camps we've had in a long time. And I'm really looking forward to it. Are you ready to join me? Excellent. It's time to rock up and ramble. Now coming up to and take two.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's coming up to 1:45 and we've decided it's time for a lunch break. On our way down to the Chilterns, we popped in a local supermarket and we've both gone with the same very boring cheese and onion sandwiches. Well, you know, carbohydrates, keeps us going until dinner. Nice bottle of pop and a packet of pretend mini cheddars as well, and you can probably guess which supermarket we went into, and that's our lunch. yeah, so far so good. We've got about 7.5 miles to go. We're just taking our time, we're in no hurry, just enjoying the lovely Bedfordshire countryside and being out and about. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some views later when we start to go up those hills again. We haven't got much at the minute. Most of it is just sort of agricultural land, crop and cattle, but yeah, we'll show you some good stuff later on. Some sections of the footpath are quite obviously not used that much, and they are quite overgrown with stingers. Did you survive that without getting stung too much?
I've got stung on both my arms.
You've got a few prickles. And we've just popped into a local village to have a look at St James the Apostle Church. And we've got the little scallop shells there. Sadly, I'm not able to show you inside because it's locked. But here we go. This is what it looks like from the outside. Very distinctive. I'm absolutely loving these buttercup fiddle fields. Interestingly, it hasn't triggered my hay fever yet, which is a good thing, but there's still time. This is a really muddy section that Steph and I have just had to walk through, and Steph is actually bleeding, so I'm going to put the camera down and sort her out. So we've done our doctor ABCs and we decided that amputation wasn't necessary, but we have administered some first aid. Always keep your first aid kit somewhere easily accessible, ideally at the top of your backpack or somewhere we can grab in an emergency. You okay, Steph?
It was a close call. It was a very close call, that.
Playing it safe. Here we are on the edge of Harlington. Gonna go and find either a post office to buy a cold pop or maybe a pub for a cheeky half. And there we have the Sharpenhoe Clappers in the background. Time for a cheeky half in the Carpenter's Arms in Hartington. Harlington. Harlington's in the Peak District. Oh no. Harlington in Bedfordshire, not Hartington in Derbyshire. Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers. A cheeky half. I look like a beetroot. Somewhat. Steph and I are now leaving the lovely little village of Harlington. Harlington.
Harlington.
Harlington, I said it correct. and it's coming up to about 6:45 in the evening. Sunset's around 9 p.m. and I think we've got about 2.5 miles left of our trail. And you might be wondering, why is it taking us so long to just do a 10-mile walk in the North Chilterns? Well, we got comfortable in the Carpenter's Arms and we decided to stay for dinner. I had a lovely cottage pie and Steph had a pasta dish, and yeah, the food in there was very, very good, reasonably priced. The staff were very, very friendly. So if you happen to find yourself in this part of Bedfordshire, pop into the Carpenter's Arms in Harlington. Lovely food. They're going to get a good review on TripAdvisor from me. I've had a pint of shandy. That went down very nicely with a little half lemonade. And Steph's been on the cider. No, she's all right. She's a responsible drinker. So we spent literally a couple of hours in there just chilling out, had some nice food, and it was much more nicer than eating our hydrated meals that we brought with us. And now we're actually debating whether we should try and do a cowboy camp later. We've got our tents and all of our camping gear as per usual, but we're not expecting any rain. It won't get any colder than maybe 10 to 11 degrees Celsius. So yeah, but it's too early to say. We'll let you know later on. Right, we're heading now down the hills into the Sundon Hills, then back up to Sharpenhoe Clappers. Up to 9 p.m. the sun has just set and we've picked a nice spot to do our wild camp. We've decided against cowboy camping because the grass is just too long and I don't really want to wake up covered in grass in the morning. So yeah, we've walked about 12 miles today. The GPX said it was 10, but it was actually 12, and that's okay. So we're gonna set up our tents, get our wigwams ready, get our bedding sorted, have a nice drink of something, maybe a hot chocolate or a decaf tea, and then start winding down for the day. There we go, back out in the nightcap trekking pole tent, all set up. Steph's back out in her trusty Langshan one, all set up, wigwams are ready to go. Now time to get comfy. Slowly approaching 10 p.m.
Good morning. Sorry I didn't come back to you last night. After I set up my sleep system within the tent, I was out like a light. I was really, really tired. Had a really good night's sleep and woken up to, well, it's a little bit misty, so I haven't got any views to show you at the minute. We decided to pitch up in the corner of a little field, not on Sharpenhoe Clappers as such, because there's quite a lot of activity in the evening, late evening shall we say. And we decided to actually go the opposite direction and find somewhere that was a bit quieter. And again, we find ourselves camping underneath a flight path, this time Luton Airport, but the plane stopped flying over around 11 p.m. They'll probably start again in about half an hour, around 6 o'clock. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, so slowly start to wake up, pack away, and then think about getting a cup of tea on and having some breakfast.
Thanks for sticking around and following myself and Steph on this micro adventure exploring the North Chilterns in Bedfordshire. I didn't get to do a proper sign off on this video, so please do accept my apologies, but I hope you liked it. Do consider giving it a big thumbs up and subbing if you haven't done so already. And if you want more details on this particular route, I'll leave a link in the description box below, which was from Country Walking magazine. Right, have a good week everyone, look after yourselves, go well, and God bless. Bye bye.